Let me say something before you go, please. Is that okay with you, Kenny? Yeah, I'm just gonna let me
Holistic
address
building our
something.
marriage
Yeah,
first.
let me address something that that Cloud said, and then I'm going to respond to what she just said right now. Cloud, if you live in Los Angeles, and you want to move out of gang area, it's not culture. Gang activity is not a culture. It's not a black culture.
Gang is a
Neither is there any
You
culture.
kind of
Is a
changing the
is a is a
conversation right
no, I'm
now.
coming. I'm going back. I just want to address that. It's a
No,
crime,
there is
not a
such thing as
culture.
gang culture. There is such thing as gang
It's not.
culture because not
There's
all
nothing
gangs
like
commit
gang
crime.
culture.
Not
That's a
everything is
terminology to justify their stupidity. But this is what I'm going to
all
say.
right. You're not allowed
Um,
to. That's your opinion, and that's cool. But we
okay,
can't make an
okay,
Come
argument
good.
on,
between us of
man.
your
Come on,
opinion.
y'all.
There is such
Come on,
thing as
y'all.
Google the
gang
meaning
culture.
of culture. Google the meaning of culture, and gang is not
Y'all,
one of it.
y'all arguing
But
semantics. Come on.
let me address what she just said.
It is a gang
Let
culture.
me just address what she just said in terms of mm, the
Culture is a system of shared
this.
beliefs, values, behaviors,
Okay,
language,
don't worry.
norms, and symbols. Gangs use
Okay,
Hey,
shared beliefs, shared values,
clout. You got to
shared
clout.
behaviors.
Clout. He's responding
Listen,
to Venus, bro. Let him respond to
well, he's
Venus.
yeah. So what I
saying
want to
bullshit.
say,
Like he's saying things that
about
are
what
obviously false, that are by definition
oh
false.
my
Clout,
goodness
clout.
me.
Oh, come on, bro.
So let me say what I want to say about
I was
Venus.
being interrupted. Nobody said be quiet, bro.
I told West Virginia to let you finish. I told Mistaken to let you finish. And Shane.
So what I'm trying to say about what Venus said is this, right? When it comes to the marriage thing, the reason why marriage is very the reason why most wealthy men are married is because when you are single and you have money, you think you've reached your potential without a woman. That is not true. And speaking based on experience, when you don't have a woman in the house, especially a woman that helps you, right? You don't know your potential. You will not be able to achieve your potential. Most men don't start making money until they are married. Most men, statistically, and is in every culture, in every country, you might see a man that has $2 million worth, and to him, he's made it. But that man can be a $500 million guy if he marries the right woman. Because what happens is this, right? Having a woman in the house who lives a lot, you have somebody that will be able to look after your interest, give you word of encouragement, be able to relieve some of the domestic pressure off of you that she can take care of. Because when you are a single man and you have to run to a meeting in London, but you also have to do some domestic work 2 days later, it drives you nuts. It kills you. It destroys you. That is why you have to delegate. That delegation comes by you having a woman in the house and probably kids that will help you do those things while you go out there to make that money. But if
It
you
kills you. It
don't
kills
have those
you.
things, if you don't have those things, right, you can't reach your potential. So any man that tells you that is single today, that tells you that,
You can't reach your
single
potential.
men, I'm coming, that tells you that single men are making it. Wait until that single man that is making it has a wife. He's going to make 10 times more. Go ahead, Cloud.
Wait.
All right, just to make this clear,
Go
since you know, because I don't like having conversation based on opinion. I put the definition on the screen. You said gang is not a culture. Okay, culture is the collection of shared beliefs, values, behaviors, and customs of a group of people. It can also include arts, laws, institutions, and social norms of society. Culture is often associated with a specific region or location. Now, if we're going to talk about gangs, like in LA, there's a region or location, which is LA or Rolling 60s, whatever block they on. There's a shared system of beliefs, there's a shared system of values, there's a shared system of behaviors, there's a shared customs of a group of people. And it includes arts, like meaning they have their own symbols, everything. So by definition, you're wrong. Gang
They're committing
lifestyle is a
crime.
culture. No, not
They're
see
committing crime. They are
that's your
criminals.
opinion. Hold on, stop. Every gang member does not commit crimes. You're assuming that because you don't understand gang culture. But every gang member doesn't always commit crimes. There are gang members that have no rap sheet. But gang culture, it's a lifestyle. It's a group, a set of beliefs. sometimes crime is involved, but there are some gangs that are not known for crime. So again, you're wrong. Gang culture is a real thing. So I just needed to let you know that because we need to when we make these discussions and argue, we need to be rooted in facts and rooted in definitions. We can't just make up our own ideas and opinions of what words mean, because that's how we end up with these semantic battles. So I know what
I'm
I'm
not going to
talking about, brother.
respond so that Kenny can talk. I'm not going to respond so Kenny can
Because
talk.
you don't
Next
have
time
a
I'll
response,
respond.
brother. You don't have a response.
I
So
have
you're
a whole
wrong.
lot, but I don't want to do it
Bro,
because it's going to
you were
prolong
wrong
it.
about the definition of culture. Just take the L. That's it. Just take the L, brother. That's it. Just take it. Hold it. Enjoy it. Embrace it.
Kenny, when you finish, I'll respond to him.
I really wanted Venus to answer a question. She came up here to pretty much give her opposing views to the views that Clout and I held. I wanted to know if she was married. Then furthermore, the points that she did point out, that's another person saying that marriage is a cure to all those social blights that she did point out, which will also be false. Because we're all not a monolith as for how we go about life. You could have a single mother that raised a Kevin Hart. That was not a good relationship for her to have. Dad was astray. So when we say that is the anomaly, more kids that are successful and family structures are from those that are not traditional, because the cohabitation, as is stated, if it was the other way, 59% per Pew Research. I want it to be a respectful conversation where I am not admonishing people, or so they think, for getting married, because I will stick to my line. If you find a good one, that's like hitting a lotto ticket. But be warned, if you use your logical mind, why am I signing off on a contract that is advantageous to a female, provides her with security and leverage over my pocket? We also had discussions about how long can a woman put up a representation before she shows you her true ideas and means as for how she sees the relationship that you have. Are you not supposed to be smart within making decisions which could affect the rest of your life? Is emotion over logic the pressing thing here in this conversation where we go back and forth? I never saw a Bible open and said this woman ain't good for you. You have to discern for yourself. No, knock to, my people who are religious and spiritual. Why is it wrong for pointing out the things that can work in parallel to the things that you say can't work without being in matrimony under these laws?
Well,
I thought
the
this
key,
was a place
Yeah,
where we could
Kenny.
I thought this was a place where we could have fair adult discussions
Oh,
without the
Sweeney, go
finger
ahead.
wagging. I dropped
sure,
it
I'm
there.
sure JR ready to end this, but I would say that history has told us what works. And until we have enough data to prove that the system that y'all are currently advocating for is more what's the word I'm looking for, efficient than the nuclear family structure, I think we have history on our side.
Okay, so what am I advocating for since you put that vest on me?
Well, I would assume that you're advocating for a system where marriage is not the center, that people can essentially have the relationship dynamics that they want or that they design for themselves.